Take off your armor, friend of mine. I have no arrows, but I got time. All your sorrow keeps you glued to your seat. Can we get you out of your head and into your feet? And it's not that the rest of us don't have the blues. It's just that some dance partners need a dance partner too. Is that you? Take off your armor, let down your hair. You could sit on your hands or you could get closer if you dare. And it's not that the rest of us don't have to fight for every bit of love and every bit of light. Tonight is Friday night. I wasn't looking for action, just some distraction, just a little weeknight, booth in the back. I wasn't looking for romance, just a quick slow dance, and the off chance that an off night and a side glance might lead me to the wrong hands. I wasn't looking for you. I wasn't after forever, just for whatever. I was one of the dark hearts who thought that they'd never truly be open. But this is an explosion of star-crossed and blood-rushed and head-tossed and cheeks flushed and weeks lost. She said I've never felt my body. I always thought the point of love was just to keep from falling to the deep blue, the deep blue. Falling to the deep blue, the deep blue. I wasn't looking for devotion, just cheap emotion, but I found love like an ocean. On my second whiskey, your eyes tried to miss me, they lost control. I didn't know I had a soul until the moment you kissed me. I wasn't looking for you. I said I never felt my heart like this. She said I've never felt my body. I always thought the point of love was just to keep from falling to the deep blue, the deep blue. Falling to the deep blue, the deep blue. I wasn't looking for action, just some distraction, just a little weeknight, booth in the back. I wasn't looking for romance, just a quick slow dance, and the off chance that an off night and a side glance might lead me to the wrong hands.
Good evening, good evening. Took a few minutes longer. Had to put the dogs out real quick. Katie is not light getting her up the stairs, so. But, hope everybody had a good Monday. Let me get my audio levels dialed in so I'm not blowing out your ears here. And let's switch it over. There we go. So, I downloaded the newest update for 324.2, and I made sure I made it all the way over to the Ambitious Dream Station. Try some salvaging, see if we can have success tonight without any of all the bugs. So, we'll kind of see how it goes. But yeah, good start to the week. Hope everybody had a good Monday, and yeah. I did put my spawn point, or my persistent hangar, at Area 18, just because I could not get out of the hangar's doors at New Babbage. So let's see, our quantum fuel is done. Get my audio up here so I can actually hear what I'm doing. I did install Buzzkiller released updated keybinds for the VKBs for the PTU, so I got those installed. And let's see, yeah, last night the scanning worked, but it wasn't pulling up numbers for finding panels, so we'll kind of see how that goes. So, oh, it's so nice when all the keybinds start working. So yeah, just a nice, chill, relaxing stream. I did see a video on YouTube before I put the dogs out. I don't remember what the gentleman's name is, but he said something about 4.0 would be going to Evocati soon. Take that with a grain of salt. I haven't done any research into that at all, so if it did, that would be pretty awesome. And a bumper check. Take our VTOL off and put our gear up. Still getting a little used to the new keybinds and stuff. Let's see, let's throw our game audio up a little bit so you guys can hear. Let's turn that music all the way off. There we go. Okay, so scanning mode. Let's bring our piercing up to 50, which is our cone angle for doing panels. I do like that with the updated keybinds, I no longer have to hold a secondary button when I'm trying to do my scanning, so. Oh, we have an 1850 up there on top, so it looks like that is fixed. That will make life a lot easier. 14,000. So when you're salvaging, you're looking for multiples of 2,000. Higher number, the better. So, my other only complaint I have about nav or scanning mode is you can't adjust your throttle limiter. So, but they did do some updates as far as when you get close to the panels, they'll spawn in and keep the markers to get up close to them. However, the larger panels, there we go. The larger panels, for some reason, aren't spawning in until like the last second. I mean, you're literally like maybe 30 feet from them. So you gotta be really careful. I'm curious to see if they did fix that with the new updated patch. So we got some draw distance on panels. Ooh, this is feeling nice. Okay. It doesn't look like these are scraped. Let's see. Controls. Turn my lights on. It doesn't look like the lights are working. Let's try. I see. I remember some of the keybinds changed a little bit. get into... You know what? I'll just hit the M for mining. And see if we get our lights to finally go on. Doesn't look like they're cooperating. Looks like these panels have already been... Nope, they aren't. They are full. So that's awesome. Typically it's... They're usually picked over pretty good. Okay. Where is the lights? Because the key bindings aren't working for the lights. But if that's the worst thing I run into tonight, I am not going to complain. Oh, come on. I don't think there'd be an option on here for lights, but we'll see. Coupled mode, anti-gravity. I do really like the new MFDs. They're nice and clean, nice and slick. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to switch over. Where is... I'm just going to pull up my key bindings thing real quick that he changed, just to see where the lights are on this. Like I said, I do have a dual VKB setup, the NXT Evos, I believe it is. So I got the Omni throttle on the left and a regular stick on the right. And I was using Subliminals key bindings. But then I switched over to Buzzkiller. And I love the way he has settings. It's quite a bit of a learning curve. But once you figure out the combinations and stuff after a while, I mean, it's all muscle memory. It's not so bad then. So we got ship, we have landing, docking. Where is the lights? Power on. Headlights should be straight up. What a modifier.
Engines offline.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. We want to leave the engines on.
Online.
Oh, you know, there we go. So it's saying there's salvage. One thing I usually do is when I'm moving around, I do go to third person just to make sure I'm not going to hit any other extra panels that didn't spawn in. And there we go. Should be a good night. I'm gonna take this as a good sign. I think I've tried to salvage panels now for probably the last 4 streams. And I tried doing it last night a little bit. And I kept on getting dropped out of Quantum, which is very, very frustrating. Let me close this window down. But yeah, if you guys are watching on Twitch, I am trying to get my 50 following goal. I would very much appreciate it if you like the stream, like to watch me suffer a little bit. Go ahead and hit that follow button. It helps me out. So I'm trying to get, I believe it's affiliate. So I do have a Discord, should be in the description. So obviously the name Tiny Home Gaming. I do own a tiny home. I've built a couple of them. And my YouTube channel, I have some videos up of them that you guys are more than welcome to watch. Discord is Star Citizen, and then of course Tiny House Talk. In the past 12 years, I've helped several people, not necessarily building, but giving them advice, kind of reviewing their floor plan with them, and just generally just asking any questions they have, and kind of pass on my experiences, do's and don'ts and stuff like that. And yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice to help people out, and I do that all for free. So it's all good times. my game audio is too loud. Anybody that watching, if you want to let me know. Otherwise, I'll just kind of leave it be. So, my streams are typically just nice, chill, and relax. And a little bit of power wash simulator scraping panels. So my goal for tonight was to check out to see if the numbers are popping up, and they are, which is fantastic. Otherwise, my other goal is just to fill up on SCU, get the 13, eject them out, fill up some more, and then just go back and sell. It's PTU, so I'm not too interested on making money because, you know, every day a patch comes out and then the game wipes, which is fine. I thought about doing the PU, but my character currently is locked out of pretty much every major hangar. So I will look forward to once this goes live, and hopefully the hangar bug will be, will be gone. Okay, we got that one above. We got one right down to the right here. Let's go grab this guy. I usually keep my speed limiter pretty low for maneuvering around panels and stuff like that. I'd be curious to see if those big panels, typically the big panels would spawn in like right now if I was close to them. At least that was the experience yesterday. So I'm hoping that is not the case. So, but so far, everything seems to be running pretty smooth. Knock on wood. Let's reposition ourselves a little bit. If anybody is actually interested in joining Star Citizen and you don't want to wait for the free fly event, I believe it's in sometime in November, I do have a code in my description. It'll give you some UEC and what kind of both benefits. Sometimes they have ship or vehicle giveaways as long as you buy the starter package with the game edition. So I think it's like an extra, was it 10,000, 5 to 10,000 UEC for starting. So every little bit helps. And I don't get any kind of nobody gets any kind of a financial kickback. You just get like an extra ship, or you might get a extra ground vehicle. So my Monday at work was pretty uneventful. Some designs to work on. I work for a company and we do sporting apparel. More specific would be hockey jerseys. So, and that season is starting up here pretty soon. I think it starts. There's a few games possibly tonight. So. I was watching somebody else's stream, a few of them actually, and some people actually had like the little heads up display for your sticks. Thought that would be a little cool addition to kind of add. But I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. I don't know how much I want to clutter up the screen. The last thing I want is my stream look like Ready Player One, where it's kind of like, how many ads can we put in and stuff there before somebody actually has a seizure? So. Always under their philosophy, simple is clean and better. Okay, so let's see. We got that panel. There was one to the left we got one right down here. That's where the third person helps out. If you are in third person, which is F4, if you hold down F4 in the back and forward keys, up and down arrows, zooms you in and out. And if you use the up and down keys, you can pan up and down. So find that it comes in handy, especially when you're kind of in tight quarters and you're not quite sure what's around you. Whoops, let's go down and then up. And I actually do have my Tobii eye tracker set up, so you can pan your head left to right, up to down. And yeah, it's a nice little sense of immersion without having VR. Sure, nothing spawned behind me. I like it more with these open cockpits, so you can actually look down and see where the ground is. I am enjoying the crisp evenings and crisp mornings. Before you know it, the ground's going to be white and it's going to be winter. It's kind of that point of year in my region where you're kind of wondering what is the last final hoorah day of warm weather. Usually, oh, you have a weekend where it's like high 70s, 80s. And then right after that, it dips down to 30s. And you don't really get warmer until spring comes around. My recommendation for anyone starting out, if you are going to commit to Star Citizen, obviously there's lots of bugs. You can have good nights and really, really frustrating nights, but when the game works, it's beautiful. It's fantastic. But my recommendation is just getting whatever starter ship appeals to you, and then doing some missions and getting to the point where you can buy a vulture in game for salvaging. That's what I'm using right now. Because once I fill up on my depot with SCU and grab the crates out of it, I can fill up again. And now with the persistent hangars, I can just go back to my persistent hangar, dump everything out, put in the loader elevator down, and then go and sell it. And if you have a full load, you're probably looking at 5.5 to 6.5 100,000 credits. And the way everything's structured in the game as far as like prices for armor and weapons and stuff, you know, a few good runs of those and you're pretty much set up for a while. Thought about doing some exploratory flying later on this week. That's one thing I really haven't done. I haven't really flown the planets explored too much. I think those acidic caves would be cool to check out. Okay. So that's that guy. I think we hit that one up there, hit that one. There's two more up here. Bazinga. Those little panels to the right, I typically, unless I'm right in the path of them, I just kind of leave them alone because it's just, for me, it's just not worth the time to scrape. You're looking for these triangle arrowhead shaped panels, and there's some bigger panels that more rectangular, kind of folded over a little bit, with a little wing off to the side. Make sure I'm not gonna hit that panel behind me. If you can find a combination of those and these, you're pretty much set pretty well. Let's see. Trying to see. Yep, there's my spacing for my beams. There we go. So if you get the vulture, you want to do salvaging, the only thing I recommend you buy for the vulture is another abrade scraper instead of the braid and cinch scraper comes with. They're not too much. And the amount of time it saves you for scraping is bar none. Everything goes so much faster. So if that video was accurate, I think it referenced something to CIG posted something regarding 4.0 and Evocati. I don't know if that's true, and I might not be remembering it correctly, but that would be pretty awesome to be able to do 4.0, even just in the PTU before Christmas. Because I think salvaging and cargo can only get you so far. I am really looking forward to the base building. And I think everybody just wants some new content to drop to explore. Like I said, the latest update with the MFDs has been fantastic. And they've been releasing at least 1 to 2 patches a day. So I know that the devs are, it's all hands on deck until CitizenCon. And they are producing with fixes and changes. Ship-wise, the only ships I really have is got the Vulture. I started out initially with a cutter and melted that and got a Cutlass Black. And then I had another ship, I don't remember what it was. I think I got it for, I think somebody used my referral code. And I ended up melting that down and picked up the Vulture. And then within the last month or so, I picked up the Argo Raft. Did a few cargo runs finally with that. That was a lot of fun. The only thing I wish is with my Atlas or ATLS that I could actually stow it. Let's see, did I scrape this one yet? Let's go down and up and over. Yes, looks like I did. So that means that was one up here. I thought there was another one. Oh, just that one. Oh, here we go. Make sure we're not going to hit that panel. Oh, they're 3/4 full. It's back, so it head doesn't hit there. Anybody does jump on chat, I'd be curious to see what you guys are looking forward to for 4.0 or just features in general. If not, no worries. I think the best sci-fi series I've watched in quite a long time was The Expanse on Prime. And I always have those moments when I'm playing Star Citizen, you know, if we all can get along and not blow ourselves up and actually reach space and, you know, expand out in the universe or whatever. you know, what will it be like? You know, what, how cool would it be to wake up on a ship, you know, the middle of space doing cargo runs or salvaging or something like that. And that's just, you know, your day to day, your norm. I think that would be pretty cool. Though, I think like everything, it'd probably get old after a while. It would be nice to touch some grass. It looks like this one's almost done, and we will venture out. I did have pretty good luck finding panels last night, even though the numbers weren't coming up. It did take quite a while to find that something that were actual panels and were not whatchamacallit, mining or rocks to mine. Okay, so let's switch back into scanning mode. So we have a 1900. So like I said, we're looking for multiples of 2000. Nothing showing up there. That was what, 19? Probably watch, just as I say that, it'll stop working, right? Make sure we clear that guy. So we have 1850. We have another 14,000. Let's go. Why am I not going that fast? Let's see. There we go. Let's get our speed limiter up. Oops. There we go. Yeah, I think I got off last night after just a few hours because I kept on, when I was going back to sell, I kept on running into server errors. And then I believe when I got off, there was a new patch to download. So that's kind of what I had figured. So we're at almost 2. So before, those little marker icons would disappear, and you'd really have to go on very slow for them to the panels to actually spawn in. So we got 2 there. I'd like to find one of those bigger guys, but and still oh, there's a big guy. That's what we're looking for. One thing I did wish is once you actually see how it disappeared. No, it reappeared. I wish that you could actually mark. Come on, hotkey. No, we're just gonna hit him on the keyboard. Let's turn our speed limiter way down so we're not gonna crash into anything. And we just kind of float around as we salvage. So we got one panel. Let's see. Probably should have made sure it wasn't too close to that. Next one's gonna be straight up from here. Okay. And we're at 11.1 in our depot. So we'll fill up pretty fast here. Not bad, running at 60 FPS. I think when I was running around Area 18 to grab the ship and head out to the Ambitious Stream Station, I was running anywhere from 40 to 90. Just a little bit all over the board. It still felt nice and smooth and everything felt snappy. Elevators only took a few tries to get them to work. So I would think that after a few more patches, that it would go live here, I would assume by the weekend, possibly. The one ship I would love to get eventually is the Ironclad. However, that takes more than one person to pilot that. I do really enjoy the, what would you say, the industrial look for ships. And locations. I mean, New Babbage is pretty and stuff, but places like Area 18 that gives you kind of that industrial feel to it. I do prefer that. And yeah, trams are pretty snappy. All right, 12.8. We will fill up here within the next few seconds. 12.9, and then it should flash red. I'm curious if they changed the auto eject. There we go. We'll stop here. And we'll hold down Y to get out of our... Move my controls out of the way. Hold down Y to get out of the seat. I did bring two tractor beams with me. The big guy and the small guy. I don't want lights. I want the door. Okay. There we go. I brought this up with me yesterday, and I still wish on here it would just, this would be green, just letting you know you selected it, not just the whole thing highlighting ever so slightly. But yeah, when I grabbed this tractor beam yesterday, I put a mining module in it, or a tractor beam module, and it didn't take. So I noticed now on the tractor beams, if you left click, you can move it around, it does not snap. If you right click, then it'll hold it. Or you right click, it automatically grabs it, and then you use, and then it will snap to your cargo. Slots. So we'll just right click and we'll bring that nice and down. Nice thing about the Vulture, let's bring this, is even though you block up here and you can't get out the back, you can go out the side door. I do wish that they put cargo snapping on here as an option. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but yeah. Get that snapped in. So yeah, last week I ended up hitting my follower goal of, I believe it was 20. So now I'm on my way to 50. So try to get an affiliate. So, but thus far tonight, seems to be running really well. Panels are loading in pretty good. The bigger panels are still taking a little bit to load in for distance, but having the number actually pop up now for your scan definitely makes life a lot easier. So I am very grateful to the devs putting in all the extra time and hard work to release the patches as fast as they are. And I believe there were some issues with some ships. I think it was specifically around firing your weapon groups that people complained about. I believe it was on Reddit, and I think the video I watched, the devs actually responded and fixed it and took their suggestion. So there we go. Let's grab you and throw you up here. Let's, you know what, we're gonna snap it, and then we're gonna pick it back up and slide her over, and then up. Sometimes when you're back here and in tight quarters, boxes can get stuck a little bit. Okay, stay. And we're done. Let's go eject some more boxes. So hold down F and I'll right click and we will holster. Typically I shut my engines off when I'm going down there, but I think last week I was streaming and had a successful cargo run or salvaging run. And then I had the bug where your hydration goes from pretty hydrated down to like 5%, and I was in New Babbage. Let's get my spacing a little bit better. There we go. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be able to make it when I land in time to drink. So I'm like, oh, you know, habit is jump out of the chair, hit I to turn my engines off. So I did that. Went back, drank 2 drinks, ate a couple burritos, got back, and just in time to realize that I was in atmosphere and ended up crashing into the ground. However, the main part of the ship was on fire but did not explode. I had all my SU crates stacked in the back. So I was pretty determined. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to run back. And not realizing or remembering, you know, everything's 1-to-1. So I think it took me a half hour, 40 minutes to run 18.6 kilometers back. But I was determined at that point. Got back when I went through, so New Babbage. So I went through the garage doors, got in, grabbed my cutlass, made sure I had my tractor beam and everything, and all excited to go back out, and then got there and realized I am in an armistice zone. So I was not able to grab any of the cargo. That's all right. Just have to laugh. Let's see. Let's go past this a little bit. Should be going faster than that. Let's go a little bit closer. And okay, we'll go up. We'll grab this last little bit up here. So my schedule, I have chosen to do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I will, most weeks, depending on what I have going on, stream Tuesday and Thursdays, and on the weekends. But kind of all depends now. My baby girl's, Katie, she ended up tearing her ACL. So she got some good pain meds. She's not whimpering or whining at all. She's my second kid, or my first kid with, I got 2 kids with fur. She's 12, so she's unfortunately is not a spring chicken. So I kind of gauge my night on how she's doing. Sometimes she just wants to sit back, watch a movie or TV, and snuggle. Just, I am happy to oblige. Fun fact, the band Three Dog Night got their name because if it was a cold night, it was a three dog night in your bed. Look at that. I am giving pearls of wisdom. Okay, that one is empty. Let's go to our third person. So they got 2 more panels up here. Be nice if we get another big one. So we will squeezy on over. Let's grab this one first. See, what is the backside? Yep, we'll go to this one first. Nice and smooth. Let's reorientate us a little bit. There we go. I have a feeling this is going to be a good night for salvaging. I think we're going to have success. And I did knock on wood that when I do my quantum drive back to sell, that I don't get the server disconnect error because the patch dropped. So. I think that happens again. I'll have to break out the what about Bob hand puppets and discuss my feelings. Did watch Deadpool. Thought it was an okay movie. I'm looking forward to, I think it's called The Wild Robot animated. I'm looking forward to that one dropping. I think the new Beetlejuice comes out here fairly soon. Or it already might be in theaters, but to buy for like Prime Video. I would assume it would be available to buy right around Halloween. So I'm sure they want to capitalize on that. Other than that, I don't really think there's any that I can remember right now, any fantastic movies that are going to be releasing this year. Yeah, I think once the 324.2 goes live to the PU, I'm going to do a nice chill intro video for people that want to learn salvage, kind of go through the MFDs, and then for people that actually do invest in the controllers, the joysticks, my experience and stuff with buzz killers, key mapping. I had thought about doing it myself, but there are so many combinations of buttons, it can get overwhelming pretty darn fast. Make sure nothing else is gonna... We're good. You know, I'm gonna go this way, and we're gonna stay down below, because I don't want that other panel to knock us out. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to scrape this panel. I'm going to go down and eject the last little bit. And I think I'm going to go... I could fill it back up again to make some more money. I haven't decided if I want to fill it all the way up and then quantum. Or... It's kind of the point where, you know, how much do I want to risk the biscuit of a server error? So, do you notice that there is a visual glitch, like streaking? That's been there for a while. Make more sense if it was some kind of a particle, like a few particles. Maybe the salvage beam didn't grab everything, it pulled it towards, but it didn't get in the hopper. We are almost done with this panel. There's nothing better than salvaging and just sitting back, throwing some music on, hanging out on stream, and just relaxing. It's a good way for me to end the day, regardless if it was busy or not. So, but yeah, I mean, if you guys like the content, you guys join my stream. I'd appreciate the follow on Twitch. I'm trying to hit my 50 goal for getting affiliate. I think I've quite a ways to go to get partner. And yeah, on YouTube, if you guys want to know when I go live, just hit the like and subscribe button. Shameless plug, I know, but why not? Okay, so we got that. Let's switch over. We'll leave the engines on. Let's hold down Y to get out of our chair. Let's go eject out some more crates. Door, please. Thank you. Open. There we go. Don't climb back up. So 5. Yeah, we'll grab the small guy. Okay. Eject. Let's bring you over. Yep, let's drop it. There we go. Let's push that back. This guy, throw him up. It's a little bit forward, so it's somewhat even. Go. Bring it up towards me. Up, 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 up. And smash. Honestly. I said you can't work while you're laying down. Let's get back up. Let's continue ejecting. Oh, there. We're dead. Okay. If you hold down R, you can rotate. It's not letting me rotate, though. Not being very cooperative. There. Nope. Give it a second, let it stop jingling. There we go. Now it's ours working. Up nice and easy, and we'll just walk it back. eject another one off the side here. Should we be able to get one more here and then... So can we this side this one over a little bit more? Oh. Look at that. We're gonna head back to sell. That'll bring me to an hour. At which point I am going to take a quick 10-minute break or less to put my doggies back outside. So let's get back into, honestly, nav mode. Let's go F1, go to our map, and I did refill my quantum drive at Ambitious Dream Station. So let's go area AREA 18, please. Let it calculate. And get F1 to get out. Okay, where's our marker at? Oh, there it is. Quantum jump would be too bad. Quantum jump's probably gonna take anywhere from what, 6 to 8 minutes. So, hey Pluck, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. I did not take any brisk jogs today. I think I had my fulfillment a couple days ago, showing everybody really cool icebergs on New Babbage. So, thanks for hopping in tonight. Hope you had a great weekend and you had a good Monday. I am going to jump off. Well, not off. I'm going to jump out for a break for 10 minutes. Just put my dog out. So, I will be right back. Enjoy my cool little fun little animation for letting the dogs out to go potties. So I'll see you guys in less than 10.
the days of thunder. Living in the days of thunder. Living in the days of.
And we are back. We are still quantuming. And the best thing is, I didn't get to pull it out of quantum. So how was your day, Pluck? You have a good Monday? Good weekend? Did you get your new computer out of the box and set up yet?
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, good. Sometimes I do have the bug where once you get out of quantum, my controls don't work, so I am pretty happy with the patch thus far. I'm not seeing area. There we go. There's area 18. This will be pretty awesome if I'm able to call ATC and land. So. And here we go as we enter in the atmosphere. And it didn't get thrusted inside the planet, so even better. Don't understand why it always takes upside down. I did notice that the clouds are a little pixelated for some reason at Area 18. Okay, let's reorientate ourselves. That was a little slippery. Okay, let's go to flight mode. And oh, I almost had a heart attack. The throttle wasn't working there for a second. I do want to say that the pinging, they smoothed out the animation. It's a little bit faster and more responsive. It just kind of flows a little better. Let's slow down a little bit more. And since we're waiting for our hangar, throw VTOL on here in a little bit. Okay, let's throw a VTOL up. If for some reason you're going fast and you're out of control and you can't figure it out, you throw a VTOL on. And your landing gear is always... Okay, I called an ATC. Let's grab her, see if the... There we go. Lights actually shut off.
Please proceed to assigned landing.
Oh, I got a landing bay. Let's go. It's just simple things in life, right? The only thing I wish or would like them to change is that there isn't such a glow around your HUD elements. But
Warning, you are leaving a safe zone.
okay, let's reorientate ourselves. And I'm going to change the camera position here. So if you hold down F4... Whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I still... Hold on here. Oh, jeez. I was out of coupled mode. Okay. This is not going to be optimal, so let's bring the camera over. I'll worry about centering it later. Let's reorientate ourselves. That looks like it's... And nice and smooth.
I'm sorry. Due to
Just scoot it a little bit faster
assign your landing zone to another customer.
before those doors close in on us. So let's see, cargo elevators can be there to the left. So... Okay, let's get this camera in a little bit further so we can actually see ourselves moving around in here. There we go. Let's go up. And we're gonna position ourselves so the bay can unload our hull. Not gonna lie, it's a little exciting. I've been trying to do this for about almost 2 weeks now. Angle a little bit better. And flatten out. And we'll set her down.
Landing.
Warning, you're blocking an active flight bay.
No, I'm not.
Please vacate the
That should open up all of our doors. Throw engines off. And just while we're sitting here, go to landing services. And no, we won't. I was gonna refuel. We'll do that different time. Stepped away to make some tea. No worries. Still in the box. Yeah, I hear ya. It's always a checklist to get ready for wintertime. Why is that so dark inside there? Did I take out my... I know I took my atlas out. Oh, I think it's, yep, it's all the way down. It's... Yeah, well, that's alright. We'll use that freight elevator. I got a little disorientated. Yeah, decent Monday. You can take the rest of the month off of work if you want. Nice. Yep, I have a few more days of working in the office, and then I have my work from home for the last few days of the weekend. God, I do love the look of that ship. Excuse me. Throat's a little scratchy. You been tuning into Space Tomatoes today? He had a really good stream. He does such a good job for information. Whoa, why am I... There we go. So they must have changed it. I can't write. Okay, that's a little different. What the heck? Okay, right click isn't working. Left click is. Used to be you could click on it and it would run right towards you. You know what? I'm gonna jump out of the Atlas and we're just gonna load this up with regular tractor beam. So you don't want to drink before you land? Nope, I learned my lesson. I have tried to unbreak my habit of shutting my engines off, irregardless if I'm in space or not. Lesson learned from the other day. And I'll make sure I put a few boxes just at angles because I know how much you like things not OCD. Oh, I don't want to move my Drake. I want to move the... Seriously? Yes, give me a box. There we go. So what kind of tea do you drink? I think the tea the only tea I usually drink in the wintertime is it throat coat that tastes like black licorice? I know a lot of people don't like black licorice, but I am a fan. It's kind of one of those things. There's people like Friends, and there's people like Seinfeld. You know, you have Mac versus PC, Apple versus Android, and I feel black licorice or no black licorice is usually the route to go. I did see on a video this evening before I jumped on Pluck that they're talking about 4.0 going to Evocati in the next few weeks. I don't know if it was a tweet or what it was, but that's good news. I always joke with Space Tomato that you know, he wants to do farming and tomatoes and stuff, and we know how much he really loves olives. So I told him I'd do a competing faction that grows olives. We can fight over territory. this guy. Got a few more to stack, and I think we might have a few more. Actually, no, I think we emptied out all of our crates because I didn't want to risk the biscuit. Okay, seriously, just grab a box. Don't grab my ship. I would typically be using the Atlas for this, but it seems to be a little bit of a bug. You heard the Olive conversation, I think Saturday or Sunday, and even let me try to get up here. Oh, and even the lease interview one, yeah. No, it wasn't today that I made the joke. It was probably maybe a week or two ago. He's always such a good sport. I try not to bring up olives every stream because I don't want to be that person and feel like I'm just lurking to talk about olives. So we have no more left to do. So let's here, let's do this. Why can't I? Seriously? You know, they are locked down. Oh, there we go. So I take this one, I can hold down R. Just because... How's that? That's got to be perfect right there. I know you're going to enjoy that positioning, so... Okay, let's drop these down, and then we'll take the elevator and see if we can actually sell them. Hold down F, I'm going to right... Oh, let's get out of here. F, right click, and we're going to go to holster. Let's drop those down to the warehouse. Okay, drink a lot of different blends. I'm more of a coffee guy, and by coffee I mean I take coffee with my cream and sugar. Okay, let's put this back in position. Actually, I don't know why I do that, because I have the controls where I can just close all my doors. Not sure why that's open. Or that. It's like I have little gnomes, space gnomes running on my ship, opening up all these extra doors. You drink a lot of... Oh wait, I already read that one. Sorry. It's like a science project for tea. You splicing DNA in there and stuff? Was it the CRISPR? That was the biggest thing that people were talking about. It was a YouTube video and people trying to do or genetically modifying. So let's see, that should close my doors. Let's switch back to the ship. Let's throw our engines on. Take our speed limiter just a little bit, just so we can pop up. And let's see, do this. We're gonna come around and over. I'm wondering if I wasn't, because I wasn't on the launch pad. That's why it wouldn't let me refuel. I did end up picking up that quantum drive before I left New Babbage the other day. What is it, the Colossus, I believe? That is just one beautiful ship, that's all I can say. We're gonna lower her down. Usually for positioning, I'll just kind of wait for the shadows to kind of show up on the beams, and then... I am not blocking an active flight bay. Okay, let's see if we can actually refuel. That is the question of the night. I don't want to do comms. Seriously. That's right. I can always store it real quick and then go sell. So we will do that. Let's open this up. I know it's persistent, but I always have the habit of closing my door just in case. And we're jumping. Doo-dee-dee. Oh, I took some damage that time. Oh, and now that we're safely on the ground, my guy's looking a little rough for the wear. There we go. Let's drink. Let's hydrate and eat the burrito. Got a laugh the other night when I was doing salvaging. I ate and drank before I left. Salvage and then my quantum drive back. My person was dying of thirst. However, I run 18.6 kilometers and my my hydration and I guess food substance, whatever, didn't tick down at all. So let's grab a meal pocket pouch. Maybe. Come on, you know you want it. There we go. Num 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 num. Oh, healthy cubes. We'll call that a win. Okay. Throw. Oh, we don't want to do that. Avert your eyes. Okay, it's not gonna. Let's try a different position here. You let me grab. You know, I don't want to take it off because I know if I do, I'm probably not going to get it back. So you know what? We're just going to run around with a bar in our hand. And we're going to store the ship. So hopefully when we run back out, I'll be able to refuel. And I have to run up to a space station. So... Vulture. Yep, that's not working. I don't want to claim it. I want to store it. But... That's right. We should have enough quantum fuel to get back to the ambitious dream station. So let's go sell. Yeah. Do we get on the elevator? Let's try it one more time. I'm very nervous because I don't want to get locked out of my hangar like I did previously in Area 18. So Das would not be good. Run, run. There we go. We made it out. I always measure my friends know when they play with me, especially in the division. I love shooting fire extinguishers. I'm curious if we'll be able to shoot them in game. Apparently, all the lights are shut off around here. Okay, let's go take the tram or trolley to the trade division. I am hoping that they will eventually add a terminal in the actual persistent hangar for selling. Instead of having to go all the way back here to a tram. Oh, we don't want to go to the convention center. There we go. 8 seconds. Back up to 17. They're running a little late. That's alright. The weekend is a wait. Just get nervous with everything not loading in right away to get on the tram and stuff. Do not want to fall through. Next stop, Area 18 Plaza. Give you guys a full cinematic ride. Up, up, and away. I don't totally understand why the tram system has so many issues about it falling off the tracks and stuff. Because, like, when I do a 3D animation, I can animate on a spline or a curve, and it does not deviate from that, so I'm not sure what the deal is. I'm sure it's maybe a little more involved, but I think it would just stay snapped. Playing catch up, had to take your... Oh, no worries. But yeah, it has a bug where it puts you, well, you can see, pretty much puts you all the way down on the bottom, so you can't really see boxes and stuff. You start clipping through everything. So, but you know what? Like I said earlier in the stream, devs are working overtime. It seems like, I mean, they're doing 2 to 3 patches, or I should say 1 to 3 patches a day. I mean, they've been just knocking it out of the park with fixes. So I'm sure they're aware of that, and have that fixed by tomorrow, or another patch might even come out tonight. Opens the doors. Thank you. That's a clean floor. Okay. So we weren't completely full. Let's see. Tiny Home Gaming. Let's see which one. It's one of these hangars. And maybe it just won't pull at all. In demand, cannot sell. Oh, duh. I should just probably select Area 18, right? Okay, so we got 20 on there. So we'll make 254K on that one. So 254. Year of the Rooster envelope. Why would I want to sell that? Okay, well, we were able to sell some stuff. So I will call that a success. But it's not all about the money. If nobody's done the PTU before, you get like 15 million, so... And it pretty much wipes every day when a new patch comes out, so... What is so interesting over here? Nice suit. You're going to ask about the drive. Is it better for you? So, going from New Babbage to Ambitious, just because it's such a long distance, I still did have to refuel in stock. So before I left the crew or the Ambitious Dream Station to go do some salvaging, I did fill back up, and I was going to test if I can get back and forth between Area 18 and Cruel without having to refuel. don't typically think I have to, but I mean, going from Ambitious Dream Station all the way to New Babbage, it's quite a jaunt across the universe. So I think, excuse me, I want to say maybe I could have done it back and forth with the cutter. Don't quote me on that. That's one thing I liked with the cutter with my starting ship, is the amount of quantum fuel it would hold. And I did hear that they're going to, which way does it go? Hey there, buddy. I heard that there's going to be another ship releasing that's, I think the size is between the Vulture and the Reclaimer for doing salvage. Or, whoa, what was that? You know what? We're still on the tram, so I'm not going to complain. I don't know if it was supposed to be smaller than the Vulture, or if it was supposed to be a little bit bigger. But I'd be curious to see what that ship looks like. They did end up, with the latest patch, the scanning, the numbers actually do now populate, which is awesome. And I don't remember, I don't think I did the PTU a few streams ago, but they did update, so when you're scanning and you find the multiple of 2,000. I think last or tonight actually found a couple 14,000 signatures. The panels are loading in at a farther distance, and the markers are staying with them, so it's easier to track them. The only issue I was running into last night is the bigger panels. Their load distance was maybe like 30 feet in front of you, so you really, really had to be careful. And I haven't really checked out to see what their load distance, if it's changed at all. I'm definitely a fan of how they do panels. Oh my god, please call the elevator. I do not want to be stuck here again. Oh, I'm gonna take it. Let's go. Fun fact, anybody that's new to my stream, I was stuck at Area 18 in the PU for a couple days. Took me a couple days to get out of there. And I think the first time I was trying to get into land to get to my get to my hangar, Pagan Geek that streams on Twitch was in his chat, and he was very gracious and came down and opened his hangar so I could get in, which was awesome. And then did that, and then ended up falling through the elevator, so I was able to get back in. Yeah, I think it's a camera thing, because it's even ducking down quite low when I'm trying to get into the seat. So I eventually got back into Area 18, but then I got stuck there because I couldn't use the elevator to get down for my ship, so I had somebody come pick me up. Just a random in the chat. It was pretty awesome. So let's see if we can actually refuel here real quick. So landing, really? Oh well, we can just refuel at the Ambitious Dream Station or up above if we have to. So
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
if that gives me a landing bay, Well, let me... Just because I would prefer not to have to refuel at the station, but oh well. Your speed limiter VTOL is on. Turn our VTOL off and let's take off. Curb check. I did tonight pluck Buzzkiller released updated key bindings for joysticks for the PTU. So his are actually really easy to install. There's only one program, the Joyta key. Well, I got out of Atmosphere really fast. Let's take our cruise control off. Okay, I'll grab chat in here a second. Let's go to maps. Let's go back to the ambitious. Please. Nope, I do not have enough fuel. Gosh darn it. Okay, so we will just go to the station right above us. Aha Point route. Excuse me. Okay, should just be right overhead. I think I have to jump. Oh no, we don't. Let's jump here real quick. You don't understand what they could have done to break the Atlas, considering it was working just fine. It's a is the code that much a mess? Yeah, you know I want to say I watched, or maybe I read a few things on Reddit where people are having issues with the camera positions and stuff like that. But I mean, I will say that they have been doing a really good job as far as releasing a lot of patches in a timely manner and fixing stuff little by little. Like, I'm assuming tomorrow, if not tonight when I get off, they'll have the Atlas patched. So, are you gonna watch the watch party for CitizenCon on Tomatoes? I know for me it's gonna be like, I want to say it's gonna be like 3 in the morning. Oh my god, there's so much white text on the screen.
And incomplete. Have a pleasant stay.
Okay, so is that gonna put me on the out? I don't remember if there's, I don't think there's hangars on the inside. Ooh, whoa. I'm at 12 FPS, 17. This is not good. Apparently, Area 18 did not pay the electric bill. There are no lights on whatsoever. I'll turn mine on then. If that'll help. I don't know how much that will. Okay, it's on the other side. Isn't there supposed to be landing pads that you can use so you don't have to go all the way in? Oh. Game locked up for a second there. There's my hangar. I mean, can you land on these pads outside to refuel? Do you know? Suppose I could try. What's the worst that could happen, right? But you know what? I'm just gonna go in.
Sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone
No.
to another customer.
I'm just gonna sneak in here. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was close. I just wait for my gear to catch up with me. Come on, landing gear. Okay, it says it's going down.
Landing complete.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight.
Oh, son of a biscuit. They're not gonna let me refuel, are they?
Engines offline.
Let's keep the engines on. Let's grab the lights off. See if we can still refuel. Otherwise, I might have to just pop out. Of course. But you know what? It is what it is. Let's see. Let's just call it in. And what the heck just happened? They took my ship away from me. What the heck? You communists. Communists. Seriously. No, the doors are closed. Okay. So well, you know what? At least I didn't explode. What is that? There we go. At least I didn't explode and I didn't fall through the space station, so. Apparently the hangar's not sure if it wants to stay. Okay, it's not coming up. Let's try this again.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
No, I have to claim it. Alright, whatever.
Claim has been sent.
Pay expedited fee.
Thank you.
That's alright. Oh, I should have burritos here that I bought last time. I don't want to show up either. Pretty sure there's gonna be a patch that's gonna drop tomorrow. However, I am gonna set my respawn point here once again, just in case. This is PTU. I think what I'm gonna try to start doing is when I end the stream, I'm gonna make sure I'm all refueled, have my spawn point relatively close, and I think I'm gonna bed log. So that way, anybody coming in doesn't have to watch me get out of bed, grab the ship, and take off. Be a little bit faster. Did you see that, so in the Discord, Pluck, I did, let's transfer implant. I did make sure that it started posting in, the announcements for when I go live. But I'm sure you're subscribed, so I'm sure you get the notification. So. Let's pick up a couple double dogs as we can. I know I have stuff here, but oh well. Let's grab a cheese. Oh, it's a So what exactly makes that a breakfast dog? Kind of scared.
Feel free to take a look around.
A melty dog, so that's got cheese in it. Of course, you got the chili dog. Always good for cleaning out the pipes as you get older. A cruiser dog. And is that like a vegan dog? Veggie dog.
Welcome back.
I was right. Because that... Yeah, that just does not look appetizing. Whatsoever. Oh, elevator, thank you. Tiny home, small hangar. You're in a lot of Discords with general notifications on and get DMs generally if my phone isn't family only mode. Sure. Yeah, I have quite a few Discords that I'm in,
Welcome.
but I kind of went through
Vehicle retrieval system.
I want to say last week and got rid of a lot of them just because there's only so much time in a day.
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been visited.
Well, that was instant delivery. No, don't fall through. No. It's teetering on the edge. I'm gonna go with I left my VTOLs on, and that's why it's helping me. You'll get your YouTube notifications when you log into YouTube. Gotcha. Okay. So a little bit of music in the background. I do like this song. Little more ambience. Let's enter the seat and see if we can refuel this time. Okay, we're gonna hit F11. Let's go to landing here. Haha, look at that. I'm assuming it automatically serviced because I stored it. At least that's what I'm going to go with. Because I know a few times I've gone to refuel my quantum and hydrogen and it said no service, and I get out and go to make my jump. And it really, they lied. It is empty. Okay. Our engines are... So yeah, this is for the PTU. This is the new HUD layout. It's actually MFDs. It's pretty slick. I like how everything's kind of above, so I can still use my Toby to kind of look down. You know, obviously left to right and stuff like that. I feel like the center is not as cluttered as it used to be.
You are clear to launch.
Yeah, clear to launch. Let's go up a little bit. Let's reposition ourselves. Up a little bit higher. Nice easy pan. Thinking this week, one of the streams, to do a little sightseeing, because I've never really... VTOL's on, landing gear is off. Grab our speed limiter up. There's always something invisible. Wow, and we're at 10 frames per second.
Thank you. And please
Pretty sure it's because all those white tags loading in. Anybody that really enjoys Star Citizen after you buy like your joysticks, I definitely recommend a Toby. just for that extra sense of immersion. It's kind of the closest you can get to VR without having VR. So, okay, let's go to our maps. Let's head back to the Ambitious Stream Station. A and B. I used to search for the star map. Now I just go ahead and just type it in because it works so much easier. And we are zerrouted. Let's get ready. I noticed that there is a lot of noise tonight, especially in the clouds. Let's see. I wonder if it reset my graphics. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's because I'm not on full screen. I'm not going to switch to... I usually do Vulkan, but upscaling is off because I don't need to do any upscaling. Quality. Oh, what the heck? It did sets everything. This should all be... Let's see, which one is this? Water. We're going to go high. High. High, high, high. Do photo mode. You know what? We're going to go very high. Why is that? You know, did it turn on film grain? Nope, it did not. Oops, that's escape. Oh yeah, well that did it. Oh my god. It looks absolutely beautiful. I love how pretty this game is. I mean, you can see the texture from the planet from here, and... Okay, so where is my marker at? Should be putting up here somewhere. I don't want to go to Cruel. I shouldn't have to go to the marker. Let's jump out. Pull up quantum. And you know what? We're just going to cancel and jump back in. So let's go back to maps here. That's why, because it took out my routing for some reason. That's alright. Vicious Streams. Google route. There we go. Go this first and then hop, skip, and a jump. There's our marker up there. I just want to take a look at the planet. Signal is the only way to get me consistently. But you have a mess with the Legos. You won't like it so much then. Yeah. There's a few ships I would like to get in game, but I do mostly solo and stuff. Unless anybody that's watching stream wants to jump in the Discord and jump on and do bunkers and stuff like that. Otherwise, I've been kind of holding off on like the bigger ships because you need a multi-crew for them. So I still need to refit out my Cutlass Black, but I've been waiting to buy components for that until, you know, the PTU goes to the PU. So at least if something bugs out, typically it's still there in your inventory to reset up and install. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So it's always funny that you have to go to third-party sites to figure out what's the best for your ship, because CIG does not have anything on their site for it. So for quantuming, it's at it's a little over an hour. I'm gonna put my dogs out one last time for potty and nun nights. So I will send you guys to the be right back screen. I think I will probably tomorrow. I'm gonna put another window on there so it actually shows them in quantuming. So, but yeah, thanks for everybody who's been watching thus far, and I will be back after I set my dogs out for potty and nun nights. So, see you guys in a few. And we are back. And I got dropped out of quantum. I saw on game audio on. I saw that the PTU went to wave 2. So, and the Zeus is available now. Okay. I think as much as I've been here, I'd be able to remember which way is up, which way is down. So music-wise, Pluck, I always been a big. Let me turn the music down on my ear since it's so loud. Always been a big Pandora fan, but I recently did the Spotify subscription, and NCS is a playlist. Let me pull up my Spotify here real quick. There's several playlists on Spotify that are safe for streaming. You don't get copyright striked. So, and I typically listen to. I like the NCS playlist. I do like vocal trance. Pretty much, listen a little bit of everything, music-wise. But I like. Used to work in a lot with foreign languages. I was doing medical illustration and animation. And so I started listening to Inya, not Inya, but Inna, and a few other artists and stuff. So just kind of like the beat. It's usually that, or if I'm working on something and I want to concentrate, I'll throw in a little classical or a little lo-fi that has okay. Are they putting it underneath? Nope, it's up here. Yeah, there's no up and down in space. I was looking, there is a browser plugin I can get for OBS that actually I can put my controls, like for my sticks, on, so you guys can actually see when I'm moving them around. That was kind of like a nice little added touch. Just gotta think it out because I don't want to be like IOI for Ready Player One, where they're looking at seeing how much they can put on the HUD before they create a seizure. So, and I did figure out why the text and everything is so fuzzy. There's an article. Let's put our VTOL on. So in the current patch, the way it is now, speaking of being upside down, they took out being able to disable chromatic aberrations. So that's why the text is all fuzzy. Let's put our speed limiter down quite a bit. So don't crash. Nice and easy. And I do have to, I notice I do have to adjust the sensitivity a little bit on my sticks.
Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
Whoa, don't crash. No, back. Oh, just made it. That was close. Wish they would make sure my gear is actually going down. There we go. It's a little delayed. See if landing services will let me. There we go. Can't listen to music when you work, it's distracting. I know people concentrate with it. I found, like, for me, with my dyslexia and Tourette's and all that stuff, I find that classical music works the best. I've tried audiobooks and stuff like that in the past, but I can't pay attention to those. I have to be doing like absolutely nothing. So Yeah, does give a little bit of that halo fuzzy effect. It's almost like the putting Vaseline on your lens to get that that effect. We'll let these process here. I'm pretty sure they are probably going to do another patch, but I'm going to set my respawn point here just in case. I must want to turn the lights off. I wish there was a setting for that one light right up here where you could dim it or turn it off, because I would prefer when I'm flying to have it off, because it does get pretty darn bright. F and right click, and we'll go to close door. I can take damage again from jumping off. Nope. All good. There's my burrito supply. Let's get rid of these meal packets. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Nothing better than loading up on burritos and plugging yourself up. Okay, let's hit I for inventory. Let's go set a respawn point. And after I set the respawn point, that's going to be the end of my stream for this evening. It's been 2.5 hours, and I got to get up early in the morning. And I got a few sizes for Katie, for her leg and stuff like that, before she has her x-rays, so. Lobby. Chris Roberts has to stop with the cinematic nonsense. I don't mind cinematics so much. I have a feeling that Squadron 42 is to be more cinematics and gameplay. That's just my feeling. I could be totally wrong. But I'm looking forward to a CitizenCon to see if they actually show like what the inside of the habs look like and stuff like that, and crafting and farming and all that kind of stuff. Because once they add that in, I definitely want to start my own you know what? We'll just go over here. Yeah. Like to start my own mining empire, so to speak. Well, I'd say from the last few weeks that the patch they put out this evening was, other than like a few little minor hiccups and stuff, I was finally able to successfully salvage. The numbers were coming up on the scanner. Panels are loading pretty good distance, which was nice, and I was actually able to go and offload and sell the stuff that I had struggled to do in the PU. So, so I will call that a win. But there's just enough and not too much. They're laying on it too much. Yeah, I can see that. So I watched a video last week. I've never really got into like the camera controls and stuff like that. So I definitely would like to put a nice exploration video, some good thumping music on the track, and have a little fun. I still got to turn the Walk of Shame into a YouTube short. That's on my to-do list. So this weekend was a little busy. So let's switch my scene. Where are we at? So yeah, I am gonna call her a night. I'm scheduled for Wednesday and Friday, 8 p.m. Sometimes I jump on 7:30, but 8 o'clock's always is always a definite, right around 8. So, and depending on what happens with patches and how my day goes tomorrow, and how Katie's doing, I may be on for a few hours tomorrow night, testing things out. So, yeah, anybody that's been watching, and Pluck, thank you for hanging again. I do appreciate your time. It's nice to have a active chat back and forth. Hope you enjoyed the stream. But yeah, anybody that's watching on Twitch, I am trying to hit my, trying to get, what is it? Oh, I don't remember what the levels are, but I'm trying to hit 50 followers. And I think right now I'm at 12, 15, somewhere around there. So I got a little ways to go. So if you want to hit a follow, I would appreciate it. And yeah, on YouTube, if you want to watch more content, if you find me interesting, funny, and just want to watch me suffer in pain every once in a while because it's Star Citizen, go ahead, hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. And it'll let you guys know via email when I do go live for stream. I do have a Discord, and it's Tiny Home Gaming. Excuse me. Links in the description. Oh, I am falling fast. I am tired. So, yeah, it was good to talk with you again, Pluck. Thanks. You have a good night, and I'll catch you tomorrow or later on this week. So, hey, thanks. Oh, let's see. I cannot pronounce your name, so I'm going to call Park. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed the stream. But yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday for sure. Tomorrow is kind of hit or miss. So if I do go on tomorrow, I'll be right around the same time, 8 o'clock. So you guys have a fantastic night and a good day tomorrow. I will catch you guys later. Thanks again. Take care.